you ready to learn and experience the process of becoming a Medicare machine?
What it is. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. It's the 27th of March. We're almost through the first quarter of 2024. Can you believe it? I cannot myself believe we've already made it 3/4 of the way or 1/4 of the way through the year this year. So it's a good time to look back, see how the year went. If you're in the Medicare space, especially, this is where you take inventory and count when the dust settles, what your growth looked like, what your retention looked like, what your trajectory path for 2024 is looking. And so that's really the big focus we're on right now is fine-tuning things, making adjustments, and looking for opportunities to increase the customer experience, to increase retention, increase referral rate, increase opportunity, increase of everything that you're looking for. And so finding a way, in essence, to keep an eye on the goal, but also keep score of where am I at in progression to that goal to make sure that everything's happening the way it's supposed to happen. So Tyler should be joining us here shortly as well. And yeah, we'll kick it off. We're going to try to have some more guests. We really enjoy having the unique guests on the podcast, and hearing from other people. Our team has been growing, and so I'm really excited. Over the next couple of months, we should have quite a few folks that really break through and really start to get momentum and really start to make that trek towards top 1% level, top 1% mindset, top 1% productivity, and having all of those things put together really opens up some doors. And so there's we're entering what I call event season coming up. So we got Medicarians, I think it's the next week or two. Then a couple of weeks later, you've got Medicare Con. We've also got SWAT in May. There's Seven-Figure Agent Summit in June. There's some great events coming up for the insurance industry that you can plug into. The networking side of things is always great. Two of the conferences are in Vegas. So, it's always a dangerous proposition to go to Vegas multiple times in a month or for multiple days, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to be there for almost a full week ourselves. And yeah, things are progressing for a lot of folks that I know way more effectively, and the productivity of opportunity has been much higher this year. So that's a promising proposition, so to speak. And so last week we had Jalon on, and he's a good example of what I would call above average to excellent agent who, with a few minor tweaks, could happily and easily push it all the way up to top 1% productivity. He's already pretty close to that anyway. So that was really exciting. Tyler is just now joining us, so I'll bring him in. What it is.
Good afternoon.
How's it going?
It is going so fantastically.
Yeah, it is fantastically, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Is your mom moved to New York?
No.
Right.
Not yet.
Are you moving out of New York? Right when she gets there. Thought you had me.
Can't do this.
Tell her after she moves. That's classic. I was just rambling on, talking about end of the first quarter, what you should do. But I want to start making this what we want to talk about. I always try to think about what do they want to listen to, but honestly, that's not going to be what attracts the viewer that we want. We just got to be us. And so when I'm looking at the business now, I don't know about you, but I'm really in this transition period where almost feels against my will, like transitioning into CEO mode. And when I say against my will, it's because I'm so damn good at being a producer. I was thinking that yesterday when I left the house, and the people all but put me in their will before I left their house yesterday. hugged me and high-fived me and shit. I was just thinking, these people just met me, and at the end of a 42-minute conversation, it's like we've been family. And the relief that they have, and there's just the posture change. That's why I really love the turning 65 market so much. People that are new into the thing, they're so overwhelmed by Medicare, and there's all those moving parts, but man, that's so rewarding. I don't know about how you feel about it. I know how you feel about it, but what is that? What keeps you going and doing this?
Yeah, no, that's a huge part of it for sure, because it's knowing that I'm making a difference in other people's lives that really makes me enjoy what I'm doing. Although lately that's been, I don't know what it is this month. It just seems like struggle bus for sure on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean,
yeah,
I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, I love getting referrals. I love working with people and helping them to do all that stuff. But lately it seems like I've been, I don't know, the people that I'm working with, a lot of them tend to be changing. It might just be the group of people that I'm currently like getting the most referrals from, because there's a couple of people that are great, but other people that I'm working with, they come in like I want to yell at them like I would yell at my kids, like, you entitled little brat. Like, who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah.
And it's just been a flood of those type of people lately, and that's where it gets tough to keep wanting to push and do stuff. Like, makes me not even want to help people. Like, I do not need you on my calendar for your business. I'm doing just fine without having your business. Like, I want to help you, but I'm not going to sit here and get berated and told what I'm supposed to do or how I'm supposed to do my job. Like, if you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't be calling me anyway.
Facts.
And I don't know. It gets really irritating dealing with some of that stuff, to see these people. It's been, yeah. And well, and then, just regular life stuff complicating things too. So, I mean, that definitely doesn't help matters at all. But his wife in the hospital, all that good stuff, nonsense kind of things. It makes it a little bit difficult to work in general.
Yeah. Work is a really tough thing.
But it's a season, right?
It's a what?
It's a season.
Yeah. Well, everything comes and goes and ebbs and flows, right?
Yeah, and that's what I said. I mean, like, right now it's really hard. I'm struggling, and like, oh man, every other hour it seems it's like, oh, forget this. I'm just gonna quit. I'm done with this. But then I have days, times, months where I go and I'm like, this is fantastic. I love what I do so much. I'm so thankful I have the opportunity to do all this, and it's just a total flip-flop of where I'm at now, right? Like, I get all those people that are coming in and they're like, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to turn 65. I just got my Medicare card in the mail because I was already on Social Security, and now I want to sign up and tell me what I'm supposed to get. Here's all my information. And it's, like the experience you had yesterday where you do that and then you just run into that flow of people and you're like, yeah, this is the best business in the world. I love it so much. And I don't know, it's that variance that you get with it. And I think that sometimes, just forgetting that happens is where a lot of people end up falling short and falling out of the industry. You get that run of, this is such a pain in the ass right out the gate, and it just turns people off.
That's true. Because it's the momentum game, right? And momentum, when you don't have it, it feels like you're fighting against it. And then when you have it, it feels like it's easy. And you take it for granted. Then you have to fight to get the momentum back again. That's That's the scariest part for me transitioning to CEO mode is what if I lose my momentum? Because I've got so much damn momentum now. It's taken me 5.5 years, some 6 years to build like, damn it, I'm a month away from 6 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. Huh. Memory lane. What was it? What were we doing 6 years ago? Holy cow. We were both working for Rudy still.
6 years ago? Nah, no. Well, yeah, I mean, technically, kinda.
It would be December of 2017. So I guess that's 7 years. All right. Oh no, not quite 7 years. So yeah, 6 years ago, we were
6 years ago with the
we
transition.
had no clue what was about to happen. Yeah. What I thought was like the worst thing that could happen to me turned out to be the best thing that happened to me. Isn't that ironic?
Don't you think? Yeah, no, it's I don't know.
So yeah, what are you most excited about this year?
Man, I don't know. That's a tough call. Like, I'm really excited to try and start moving forward with some stuff. Just finally having everything caught up in my business after, that transition period was a huge kerfuffle, right? So that pretty much sucked.
Yeah.
But just all that back end stuff, I'm just really looking forward to being able to get back out and actually work on some stuff, get back in the field and start doing some local marketing. That's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited for that. It's long overdue to be doing some of that. I mean, I love getting all my referrals from everybody in Colorado, but I miss sitting down. I'm looking forward to my dad getting better. That has been probably the biggest challenge of all this, because I was usually in Colorado every 4 or 6 weeks. So
that's true.
Yeah, since August, staying complacent and not being able to see anybody face to face and doing everything by Zoom and over the phone and stuff, that was a really tough transition. I mean, it's nice, it's convenient that it works, but at the same time, not exactly how I'd like to do my business. I miss sitting down at people's tables, being able to shake hands and get hugs.
Right.
That's one of my favorite parts of the job. And I think that's where some of my angst, maybe would be a good way to put that, is coming from.
Frustration. Yeah. For sure, man.
Like, just
you lose part of your identity that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like catching up with people, knowing how they're doing, how their life's going, all that stuff, and them learning about you. Love doing those things. And I really am super excited about being able to get back out and start working.
Being able to what?
Get back out and really work on having that connection more with people and my clients, to be able to, I don't know, just have that relationship. It's not the same, when you're.
No, it's not.
Doing everything over the phone and
it's like dating over the internet versus dating in person. It's not. There's no way it's the same.
No. I don't know. I really think it's a change in the industry, though, too. Because I have a lot of people where I've offered to, like, well, hey, I'm going to see if I can come back out there and I'll be out here. Oh, no, we can just do it by Zoom. That's fine. And that, to me, I think is one of the hardest things to do, like people just wanting to do business virtually. So I'm excited I'm getting ready to schedule all my, or at least not necessarily schedule, but put the times together and details to see what kind of response I get for my client appreciation lunches.
When are you going to do those this year?
I've been going back and forth with either the like first part of June or the middle of July.
We're going to do ours, I think, mid July. I think second or third week.
Yeah, I was going back and forth with that. I just kind of, it's like, I don't want to do it. Obviously, you don't want to do it around the 4th. Everybody's traveling, camping, doing stuff for the 4th of July, all that kind of stuff. So you gotta avoid that last week of June, first week of July. At the same time, I don't want to wait too long to do it and have all the AEP prep and everything on my plate. So I don't know. But I don't want to do it too early either, because then it's, loses its contact or content, I guess, however you want to look at that. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts, sir?
Yeah.
I was trying to pull something up and I can't.
Let's see. I'm just trying to look at.
It's been a interesting turn of events the way things are going lately.
Yeah, it's definitely been a weird situation for sure.
But I like the way that some stuff is coming together, although I'm a little bit concerned about I don't even know where the intent is. I haven't heard any noise from the peanut gallery, so to speak, about what's going to be done or come out with the final ruling.
Well, hold on.
See? And this is why I really need to get an office that is not on the same property as my house.
What are you doing with your house?
Nothing. I need to get an office that is not on the same piece of property or within walking distance for my family.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it makes it tough to work when your family's right in the same building. That's for darn sure.
Oh my gosh, man. So I was like, the kids get home from school, and then it was like the office being between, literally the only thing between the school and my house is my office. Hey, Dad, what are you doing? Like,
right,
hanging out, just playing around. What do you mean? What am I doing? Like, totally just goofing off. I have nothing to do. I didn't just work 16 hours yesterday. I was just ignoring you guys. Also looking forward to some of these tools that are coming about.
There are some great tools coming out for sure. That is for damn sure.
I really wish that I could be there in April. But no. My kids have to be good and get scholarship opportunities. Make me go to colleges with them. I was telling Ryan, I was like, why do you have to keep doing so good? Da-da-da-da. She goes, now I'm just going to do it to piss you off. Like, well, if I'd have known that, I'd have just pushed you the other way to start with.
All right.
Oh.
So yeah, brother, what do you want to finish with? Good luck, everybody. See you at Medicare Con.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that for sure.
I really am.
It's gonna be nice to get the hell out of the cold and somewhere fun. Plus, being able to have a couple extra days where I'm gonna be able to spend time with you and family and catch up, because that's been way too long.
I think it's just going to be me, you, and Dylan.
What? At Medicare Con?
Yeah. Well, for the first few days.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because Frank forgot and didn't book his ticket.
Oh, I was going to say,
Sunday.
Tank's got to show up. He's not going to come until...
And Fred had to make some adjustments because they're moving and some other stuff. So he's only going to come out for the actual event part.
Well, good. Anybody else is going to Medicare Con early, come hang out. Help us break in the Dilly Beans 21. That'll be a good time. But no, I'm really looking forward to getting to see some of that. I think as far as informational purposes for the Medicare industry, that's by far the most informative event and convention, whatever you want to call it, to go to. Most applicable information, not necessarily implementation, but industry updates, things like that, to help prepare you for the coming year and changes that are going on. So,
yeah, I'm looking forward to SWAT. I'm looking forward to Medicare Con. I'm looking forward to
SWAT. Yeah, I forgot about that too.
Just this whole second quarter.
Yeah,
it's the event season, we'll call it.
I don't know. Maybe the other part of it too is like I'm not necessarily dreading being gone, which is kind of nice because I haven't been going to every event and everything like we have in the past with certain things, and only going to a couple. I think it makes me look forward to it more, and I'm not burnt out on, damn it, I got to travel again. Pretty sure it makes the family happy, so I don't know. Kids have spring break starting. My sister's complaining it's so funny. She drove down to North Carolina or to South Carolina to go see my mom. Took the kids for spring break. And then the school's like, yeah, spring break's this week. Well, kind of. Their spring break's only Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. they get like three days off for spring break. So she had to call them out for school. She's like, what kind of crap is that? I'm like, I have no idea. I'll trade you because my kids are going to be out of school from Friday until the 9th. Like, they get a whole 11-day stretch for spring break. I mean, it's going to be utter chaos around here. But the weather's warming up, so it's going to be kind of nice. I'm going to plan to take them out and go do some stuff. I think we're going to go ride the go-kart and the four-wheeler and go do some trail riding around here, and trying to find a place where I can actually go take the Bronco and run up some rocks.
Yeah? Have you done that yet with it?
No, I haven't found any places out here. Like I go to do something, and it's like, no, this is private property. You can't go there. Seats taken. Can't sit here.
Yeah.
Really? Like, yeah, no, it's been tough to find it. Thinking about trying to figure out somebody that wants to go with me because I got this stupid off-rodeo experience that I get too, where you get to go to one of Ford's like inside. What is it? It's the Bronco off-rodeo sites. They got 4 of them, and you get to go out and you use their stuff to go tear up all these trails. They got one in Texas, Moab, New Hampshire. I can't remember where the other one is. Like I was all worried about trying to schedule it because I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go beat myself up that bad in Moab. Like, that's cool. You busted both your headlights. That's going to be $3,600 to replace them. Like, I don't think I want to
Right.
beat out of my vehicle that much. Like, there. So I'm like, yeah, well, crap. All right. In that case. But I get to take a guest with me. And I was going to try to take my dad, but he's like, nah, not going to work.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see him better. So it makes me feel better about being able to start traveling a little bit more. Going in for surgery next week to get his ears fixed, see if that'll help. He's starting to be able to actually get up and get around a little bit. But I had to go help him. He got a walker, which is just, I mean, if anybody knows, it's not funny that someone has a walker. So by no means don't cancel me if somebody sees this. If you knew my dad, you would know how funny it is that he specifically has a walker. He got one of those ones with the handbrake that has the seat that pops down on it and stuff. It is just like watching him go from running across raptors and talking crap about how everybody's so lazy to now it's like taking him for a 5-minute walk around the block. He's got to have a walker to do it because he's got to sit down and take a break.
Yeah.
Like, this is karma, old man. Like, I love you, and I'm glad you're
Right.
here. It's like next time you on somebody, remember that.
Right.
Oh,
That's awesome.
so it's a good time. So, but
All right, brother. Well, with this shortened version, we're already out of time. I like this shortened version. When we don't have a guest, and when we have a guest, we'll try to do a longer one. So I'm gonna try to get us a guest for next week, and hopefully we'll be able to shoot the breeze and chat it up. But as always, I enjoy. If anything, I don't care if no one watches because at least I get a half hour to an hour to talk with one of my best friends in the world. So
absolutely,
I'm all for that shit. All for that shit.
More engaged.
So yeah,
we can start actually plugging in useful information that someone might want, but
no, at this point, I don't do the podcast for anyone but us.
oh no, I want to do it for us too.
We'll see y'all next week. Tune in. And if you don't, Tyler and I are still going to sit here and talk to ourselves.